Yo guys, today is one of them days again because we are gonna take a look at one of them days. Alright, one of them days was one of these America-only releases at the beginning of January that we just did not get anywhere else in the world. Well, the Netherlands bought the movie rights and put it out in the movie theaters in avant-premiere. So it actually releases, last Thursday because it's the day I'm gonna release it. So it has been released in the Netherlands by now. I saw it like a week ago and I have to say I was really excited to watch this because when the reactions to this movie came in, and even though I couldn't watch it, I was still mad that I couldn't watch it because this genuinely seemed like a fun movie. And then the reactions for it came in and they were surprisingly good for a movie like this. And with a movie like this, I mostly meant the comedic parts. It's a comedy coming out in the beginning of January. Is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be bad? It's just one of those plain movies that we have one in a dozen of. And I have to say that this movie did it surprisingly well. Keke Palmer and SZA? I have no idea how to pronounce that name. They did a very well job. Their chemistry in this movie is to eat out of. It's so incredibly wholesome and nice to watch. These two make this movie work. And of course we all know Keke Palmer because we all know how comedic she can be because of True Jackson VP. If you know that show, thank you. If you don't know True Jackson, go watch it right now. It's awesome. It's perfect. It's perfect. Everything, down to the last atom. It's perfect. Was that the Homelander meme? No, but just I really liked what they did with this movie. It has a story that you can relate to. It has a story that is fun to watch. It has a story that is completely over the top but doesn't feel like it. It has a villain that is completely over the top but doesn't feel like it. Everything in this movie, well, you can definitely see it happening, especially in Los Angeles and especially in America. And I don't mean that as a slur or anything, but if any country in the world might have stuff like this happen on a daily basis, it's gonna be America. So that's why it really felt just really relatable. It might have been a documentary for all we know. It was just really fun to see and really fun to watch. And even though the story, it went all the places, it was still really nice. And they took their time to really get us to care for the characters, and they really got us to care for everyone and to make us think about everyone and to make us think like every character in the end. At the end of this movie, when it all comes together, it's a wholesome thing to watch. And when the cataclysms of this movie are coming together, it's just really fun. And that's the most important thing about this movie. The comedy works incredibly well. It's a really incredibly fun movie to watch. You won't be bored with this at all. It has a neat, nice 90-minute runtime. It's fast-paced as hell, so it goes by and it will be a fun time. I don't know how well this movie would have worked on streaming. I am pretty sure that this movie really thrives from a cinema release because it's just, you go to a movie theater, it's a feel-good movie with stuff happening in it, so you are going to be well rested in the end of it. It's not an exhausting movie because it's hard to get through or because it's a slow burn or because the humor doesn't always work. No, it works for the most part. It has completely over the top characters, but it works in the story. It works for what they are doing with it. Keke Palmer is incredibly awesome in it. SZA is really awesome in this movie. So yeah, in the end, I really liked One of Them Days, and I'm happy it got released in the Benelux. So what did you think of One of Them Days? I'm gonna give this movie 3.5 stars and a heart because I really had a fun time at the movie theater, which is something that I always like. Alright, what did you think? Please let me know in the comments down below because I'm really excited to hear your opinion on it. And I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.